Phil Hughes is a good friend of the late Alan Simonson. He's an expat Brit running this Radical in the Australian Prototype Series, but he's more than just a competitor. He's also involved in the steering committee for this class, and there is a diverse range of cars, isn't there?
Yeah, it's a great field, isn't it? And it's really mixed up. It's exciting out there, all the different cars, yeah.
I think that the other thing that makes it exciting, in a world now of largely one-make motor racing series, it's actually nice to have something different, isn't it? And some of these cars obviously have strengths and weaknesses in different parts of this track and at different tracks around the country.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly what you said is right. And then because it's a prototype series, we're allowed to develop. We're not constrained by too many rules and regs and parts and things. We can play with our cars and tune them up. You know, it's fun.
Another addition for the series this year is the CNs. Tell us about that. And in some ways, it takes the category another level. It gives it, I guess, a sense of legitimacy relative to Le Mans style racing.
Yeah, it's a global relevant car, isn't it? So it's the first step towards even bigger things, but they're doing great things in Europe with these cars, and we've got to bring them here. Asia as well, of course, but it's time for it to here now.
Give us a bit of background on your car, because it was originally sourced from overseas, and we can't help but just check out the Danish flag here. Tell us about the significance and the importance of that.
Yeah, well, that's important to me. So the story of the car is Alan and I bought it together out of Denmark, and with the plan of doing a bit of fun and business together, and that sort of got going. But then, unfortunately, everyone knows what happened with Alan. So, for very sentimental reasons, the car stays.
Well, it's really good to catch up with you, and I know you're hoping, if the planets align, to get maybe his brother to come out this year. Is that right?
That's a plan, Benny. If you're listening, please come out for Sandown or something. So I really want to get Benny here and have a steer. Yeah.